The summer season continues in Aotearoa, and it's also that time of the year when many festivals and international acts are happening around the country. The biennial Auckland Arts Festival kicked off on March the 2nd and continues until March the 20th, featuring in the lineup a large number of acts from Asia.
Well, I guess the programming of the festival reflects really what Auckland is as a city, which is this incredibly diverse place, and we've made it part of our programming philosophy to kind of reflect that.
One of the highlights comes from the deserts of northern Rajasthan, the Manganiyar Seduction, a dazzling concert of Rajasthani music.
Someone described it as a vertical orchestra, 45 musicians on stage, all stacked up in boxes, and they just play this piece that culminates in standing ovations every time I've seen it. It's impossible not to leap to your feet at the end. It is just so joyous and beautiful, and the music is just so seductive.
Another act at the Auckland Arts Festival is a youth theatre from Taiwan, which makes its New Zealand debut with their show Sound of the Ocean, the internationally renowned masterpiece of music and theatre.
Yeah, Youth Theatre are an incredible company from Taiwan who meditate on top of a mountain and do Chinese drumming, and they combine that with kind of Shaolin martial arts, and their performances as a result are very, very physical. That kind of drumming is physical anyway, but they bring a spirituality to it as well.
The Thang Long troupe from Vietnam will bring the ancient art of water puppetry, which has delighted audiences around the world.
It's just magical, storytelling in a traditional Vietnamese way. It's fantastic for children and families, but it's not just a children's piece. It's just such a magical piece with incredible music. Traditional Vietnamese orchestra accompanies it, and it's really just, one of those wonderful shows that's a must-see.
We'll be taking a closer look at both the water puppets and Manganiyar Seduction in future Asia Down Under programs. There are also many other musical acts at the Auckland Arts Festival with flavors of Asia.
In the past, we've always had a chamber music series, and this year we've themed it really. It's all about music from Asia, or by Asian composers, or by New Zealanders, who come from whose background is from Asia, and it's a really diverse program that includes Indian music and Chinese, and a wonderful commissioned concert called O Cambodia, which is a response to the really violent, distressing kind of history of Cambodia over the last 30 or 40 years.
It also features a visual arts program, as well as a series of talks, masterclasses and workshops, and many of these programs are free to attend. The 3-day annual WOMAD, the World of Music, Art and Dance Festival, is from March 18th to the 20th, with 30 hours of music on 7 stages. This is also a vibrant celebration of global culture and experience, including many acts from Asia. One of them is Faiz Ali Faiz from Pakistan, who hails from a family that has produced 7 generations of musicians performing the traditional Qawwali music.
Faiz Ali Faiz is recognised as the new voice of Qawwali singing in Pakistan that was made famous by Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. And Faiz Ali Faiz is incredible. It's just completely mesmerising. He sang for Nusrat, and actually his uncle also plays with him and played with Nusrat.
All the way from Beijing is Hangai, a band which is making waves in the Chinese music industry with a modern take on Mongolian folk music. This will be their second time to the country, performing at the Lantern Festival in Auckland a few years ago.
They combine traditional instruments, traditional overtone singing with, modern instruments. They're there with these old flutes and old drums, and on stage with, electric guitars.
Pandit Rajendra Prasad from India will be showing his magic playing the flute and the traditional Indian instrument Shehnai, and the UK-based Nitin Soni, a multi-instrumentalist, producer and composer, will be another highlight at the festival.
He's collaborated with a who's who of musicians throughout the world, and we are thrilled to have him at WOMED. He's doing a DJ set on Friday night. It'll go late, it'll be lots of fun, and then what better person could we have found to lead the All-Star Gala? He's bringing together a diverse range of musics and styles to have a real celebration of world music.
For more details about the Auckland Arts Festival and WOMED, check out these websites.